Today we're diving deep into one of the most aggressive yet refined machines to come out of Germany. The 2026 Mercedes-AMG GT 63. This isn't just a refresh. This is a full-on statement from Mercedes-AMG, and it's got everyone talking. If you're into precision engineering, raw performance, and luxury that hits different, you're going to want to stick around for this one. Let's start at the front. When you first see the GT 63, it doesn't just demand attention, it commands it. The front fascia is more sculpted than ever. The signature AMG Panamericana grille is now wider and more prominent, flanked by razor-sharp LED digital light, headlamps that look like they were sliced out of crystal. Below that, the aerodynamic front splitter has been reworked not just for looks, but for real performance. It actively helps with airflow and downforce at high speeds. And those massive air intakes? They're functional, cooling the twin-turbo V8 lurking under the hood. The hood itself is long, wide, and muscular. It hints at the power without being too loud about it. Subtle creases running from the grille to the windshield give the car an aggressive stance even when it's parked. And the proportions? Classic Grand Tourer. Long nose, short rear deck. But unlike most GTs, this one has real supercar energy. Swing around to the side, and the silhouette is unmistakably AMG GT, but with refinements. It sits lower and wider than its predecessor. The 21-inch forged AMG wheels, wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 5s, fill the arches perfectly. The frameless doors add a coupe-like elegance, while the flush door handles keep the airflow smooth and sleek. Side air breathers behind the front wheels channel air to reduce drag and cool the brakes. It's not just for show. Open the doors, and you're greeted with a cabin that perfectly balances performance and luxury. Mercedes has taken things up a notch inside the 2026 GT 63. The dashboard is anchored by the new-gen MBX infotainment system. Think hyperscreen, but with better responsiveness and a cleaner UI. There's a massive 14.4-inch touchscreen in the center, flanked by digital air vents and customizable ambient lighting that literally changes with your drive mode. Behind the AMG Performance steering wheel, which now includes haptic controls and a drive mode selector integrated right into the spokes, is a fully digital 12.3-inch driver's display. This shows everything from your G-forces and track data to 3D navigation. And yes, there's a head-up display that's sharper and more intuitive than ever. As for the materials, this is where Mercedes flexes hard. Nappa leather, carbon fiber, inlays, real aluminum trim. Everything you touch feels expensive. The bucket-style AMG performance seats hug you tight, but are still road trip comfortable. They're heated, cooled, massaging, and bolstered just right. And for the audiophiles, the Burmester 4D surround sound system is ridiculous. Crystal clear highs, punchy lows, and speakers integrated right into the seatbacks. Now let's move to the rear. The back of the GT 63 continues the aggressive theme. The new LED taillights are slimmer and stretch further across the rear, making the car look wider than ever. A retractable rear spoiler deploys based on your speed, adding real downforce when you need it most. The quad exhaust setup, each pipe gloss black and sculpted, is integrated into a carbon fiber rear diffuser that screams, track ready. And yes, it sounds as good as it looks, deep, snarling, and menacing when pushed, but composed when you want to cruise. Under the hood, the 2026 GT 63 packs a 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8, but Mercedes-AMG has done some serious work here. This isn't just a carryover engine. Output is now rated at 621 horsepower and 664 lb-ft of torque. Paired with the AMG SpeedShift MCT 9-speed transmission and 4MATIC Plus all-wheel drive system, this beast rockets from 0 to 60 in just 3.1 seconds. Top speed? 196 miles per hour. And it's not just about straight-line power. The GT 63 comes with active ride control suspension, rear-wheel steering, and an electronic limited-slip differential. Whether you're carving through the canyons or cruising down the Autobahn, the car feels planted, confident, and incredibly responsive. There's even a drift mode for those of you brave enough to push it to the edge. When it comes to pricing, the 2026 Mercedes-AMG GT 63 starts at around $180,000 in the US. But with options, And let's be real, most buyers are going to specs it out. You're easily looking at over $200,000. But for what you get, supercar performance, ultra luxury, daily usability, it's hard to argue with the value. So to wrap it all up, the 2026 AMG GT 63 is more than just a luxury performance car. It's a flagship. It's a flex. It's what happens when Mercedes-AMG engineers say, "Let's go all out." From the brutal power under the hood to the refined interior, it checks every box and then some. That's it for today's review. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button. Subscribe to Gearstorm for more deep dives into the most insane machines on the planet, and drop a comment below. Would you take this over a Porsche 911 Turbo or an Audi RS7? Let's talk about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.